All right, what's up, everybody? Well, here we are for the finale of The Glory, at least this season. But again, it's looking more and more that, yeah, this is going to be tying everything up, right? And so it's quite a bittersweet moment. At least, again, that's the impression I get. I could be entirely wrong about it, but I haven't looked up anything about it, so that's the thing. They do have some big shoes to fill, I will say. Although, honestly, I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to be nailing it because this last episode, I think it's about 70 minutes long. I saw like an hour and 10 minutes, still including credits, but still, it's like a much longer episode than most of them have been on average. So there's a lot for it to go into, and I feel like. I mean, yeah, well, there's a lot for it to still wrap up, I guess, but there's also a lot for it to go into, is rather what I meant to say, because not only is there, of course, the scene that we have to talk about real quick, first of all, is the scene that we ended on, which is where Dong-un figured that Yeo-young might have actually been hiding something from her, right? Like, he might have been hiding that he did already know what she was up to for longer than he let it up to be. I'm still a little bit confused about all of that because I feel like again, I don't know if I'm even onto something here or not, but I feel like there's actually still a gap to be filled in then about how everything sort of started, right? Because again, we know that they ended up in that hospital together, and I guess that Dong-un might have actually planned for things to go that way because she figured that she could have used Yoo-young, because of his connections to the hospital, right? Like, somehow she made that all happen, and then Yoo-young sort of willingly seemed to have taken part in it, knowing what she was going to be up to and stuff, and already being aware about So-hee, and her death and everything, right? Because of course we know that his Yoo-young's dad, he knew about it, and he made sure that the body, was not being disposed of and stuff, right? So all of that makes sense. It makes sense that Yoo-young could have known about it in advance. Still, there's just something still missing there, and again, like a gap, and knowing the show and how it likes to sort of fill us in about details much later on, after sort of teasing things to you and not really having you be able to make much sense of it before. I feel like that's what we're going to kind of dive into, right? Like, we're probably going to go back a little bit and see what that whole ordeal was about. But still, man, I mean, dude, there is so much for us to get into. We need to see the endings of all these characters. I have no idea what's going to happen to Dong-un, most of all. I feel like Yeon-jin is easy to predict. Like, she's going down, right? I'm going to guess she's going to be rotting in prison. That's the outcome that I sort of foresee for her. She's going to be rotting in prison and basically have nobody left. That's exactly what Dong-un wanted. Then again, she had also teased, of course, like, oh, you're going to go down with me. We're going to go to hell together or something, right? Is Dong-un planning to... Yeah, I don't know. Like, how does Dong-un... What's going to happen here, man? I honestly have no idea. She could die. She could go to prison with her for some reason, but I don't think that she's done anything... that could get her there, to be honest. So just thinking about that line, like, oh yeah, we're gonna be together in hell or whatever, right? Like, okay, that should mean that she should have a similar outcome, but I don't really see that happening either. So what will be the case there? There's the prisoner with Yoo-young, of course, right? Like, where is that whole storyline actually gonna go? What's been the whole point of it? There's a couple other things, like I was thinking about the real estate lady, which there we're finding out more and more, like, oh, Dong-un actually knew her before without realizing it. She had this encounter with her, right, at the laundry place or whatever, and telling her that she couldn't do a laundry there, and she was kind of apparently in a bad state at that time, where she had like lost her son, I think it was said, very recently. But she talked about it in a way of like, Dong-un actually saved my life. And I'm like, okay, well, we didn't, I think, see anything in that scene that we saw recently that made us understand why she saved her life in that moment, right? It was also not really like Dong-un willingly helped her. She was actually just, it was, like her superior or whatever just told her, like, oh, just leave her to it. She's not doing too well, so, like, let it go, basically. Dong-un wasn't the one who gave her that chance or something either. So was there more to that as well? I mean, there's Jae-joon, there is Hae-young, there is Lee Sara, right? Like, we're gonna see outcomes for them. What are those gonna look like? There's literally so much. Like, Do-young, of course, right? And Hae Sol, we already got a really nice moment in the last episode. Yeah, that I absolutely, I mean, it kind of broke me, you know what I mean? But where is that gonna go? Miss Gang, I feel like that's, yeah, I don't know if we really need to see her still in the last episode. I feel like that's kind of been, you know, like rounded off now, right? There's nowhere we really need to go with her anymore. But she'll probably still show up in the last episode, I imagine. Like, all these characters have basically been around, and we've seen them every single episode. So we're probably going to see them all one last time in the final episode as well. And we're just going to see what what the outcomes for all of them are going to look like. I'm excited, man. Like I said, it's been such a fantastic ride. I will say that. I'll save some of my final thoughts for the show, of course, for the review. I'm also thinking about actually, yeah, I'm probably gonna make some kind of special video. I've been thinking about making more of these special videos, actually, where I dive into the shows in detail, I guess, after I finish them, and then give you all some thoughts. Although by the time that this goes up on YouTube, that might have already gone up a very long time ago. Who knows? Probably shouldn't even be mentioning it. It might already be up on the channel. But that being said, guys, we're going to dive into the last episode, episode 16 of The Glory. And then we're going to see if it wraps everything up, if there's still going to be more to come afterwards. But yeah, we'll find out about all of that as we finish it. So without further ado, of course, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you won't be missing out on any of my future reactions, as I will, of course, be reacting to a bunch more shows. Also, like Korean dramas. This was basically my first show like that I've seen. I don't really think you can count Squid Game as in the same genre, can you? I'm not sure, to be honest, but that I did watch as well. Still, I feel like this definitely, yeah, how do you even put that? Like, I want to watch more like this. You know what I mean? It's been fantastic, and I've heard that there's apparently many more shows like this that are just as good. So yeah, definitely, I definitely wouldn't rule out that I'll be watching more of this, you know, more of this in the future. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and then for now, let's dive into the last episode of The Glory. Right, back to it.
다 알고 있었어요? 내가 선배한테 일부러 접근한 거?
She approached him on purpose.
네.
There we go. Well,
언제부터요?
I'm sure there wasn't any malicious intent, though, of course.
어떻게 연관 지었어요?
Through the dad, no doubt.
안치실에 윤소희 씨가 있는 건 알고 있었고 친구구나 했죠. 그때 응급실에서 그렇게 가서 뒤따라 나왔었거든요. 저 여기 인턴입니다.
Oh, he did notice her scars there and everything, right? Yeah. How did she end up in that hospital? Did we ever find that out? I don't think we did, right? Oh, and that, yeah, and she then found out about him. Okay. See, I was thinking like, oh, maybe she set it up for the two to be actually ending up there together in that hospital, but that would have been very hard to pull off, of course. This makes more sense. It's just that he was aware, just like she was.
죄송합니다.
Right.
처음부터 난 나의 쓰임을 알았어요. 주병원 원장 아들.
I knew you wished to use me.
그래서 나 진짜 잘 쓰여야지. 이용하겠다면 밤이고 낮이고 달려가야지.
Man, that's what I'm saying though. Like, this doesn't make him worse in any way. It makes him an even better swordsman.
우리 이제 안 봐요? 왜요? 그때 나 왜 떠났어요?
Yeah, good question.
먹었으면 이용했어야죠. 그래야 맞죠.
She didn't come back to him for years. Yeah, and that was after he constantly messaged her.
소희 어머니께 선배 아버님 얘기 들었어요. 그러다 깨달았죠. 피해자란 이유로 무슨 마음을 먹었던 건가. 이 사람도 피해자였는데.
Right, he was a victim, yeah, for what happened to his dad.
난 또 내가 진짜 별로여서 떠난 줄 알았죠. 그럼 이제
All is well, guys.
날 이용 안 할 이유가 더더욱 없어요, 후배는.
그럼 도와줘요. 끝까지.
Until the end, whatever that means. Man. Oh, that's kind of foreboding, but yeah.
남의 불행에 웃던 네 입은 네가 불행해지고 나서야 조용해졌구나. 흉터난 시도도
Oh,
없이
man.
가렵고 아리고.
I'd already forgotten she can hardly talk.
갚아주고 싶으면 말해. 도와줄게. 복수하고 싶지 않아? 전재준?
Oh, shit. Man. It's so rough. Like, basically, Hae-young's biggest asset, let's say, was always just her beauty, right? And just her way of being able to, I don't know.
재준이는 녹내장을 앓고 있어서
Oh
하루에
no.
안압 하강제를 안구에 점하네. 근데 왜 종종 그런 사고 있잖아.
Damn, what the hell are they about to do to him? But yeah, we're literally just seeing all these characters lose everything that they, that they had. Basically, that's what I was talking about with Hae-young.
나 씻고 나가야 된다고. 미안. 자꾸 까먹어. 대답 못하지? 박수 쳐 그럼. 10분.
Yeah, like she's not gonna be able to be respected anymore whatsoever. At least by her friends. Friends. Notice how she has the plaster? Literally actually reminds me of Myeong-Oh. I'm sure that's purposeful. But yeah, it's obviously where she had the wound. Damn. I'm not sure if I followed exactly what this was supposed to do, but like, oh, this is what he puts his eye lenses in, I guess, right? Oh, dude, they're just making him blind, or what? His eyes are gonna be destroyed. The vault. He came back. I guess they weren't expecting that.
뭐하냐 니들?
They thought he had left
몰달 팔렸던데.
for Hawaii.
얼마냐고. 육아휴직은 필요 없고.
Hit him right back with the hammer. Damn, dude.
오늘 같은 날이죠. 비 오는 날.
Days like today when it rains.
손실되고 땅도 더 잘 파지고.
Oh, man. The best days to bury a body you're talking about? Really? Oh, dude, that was too perfect. As fucked up as it was, but like the thunder right in the moment. Video. She's just counting down the minutes towards her doom. AKA, I know what you killed Myeong-Oh with. Oh shit. Oh, she just entered the fucking crime scene. Lady, you're tampering with evidence right now. How did the assistant, Gyeong-ran she's called, right? How did she even get her hands on that bottle? Damn. Yep, might as well just be taken in straight away.
예솔아 여기 삼촌 여기. 예솔아 삼촌.
Oh god.
아니 아빠야 아빠 왔어.
Oh man.
삼촌인 줄 알았지?
Why the hell is he just saying this now?
여기 예솔이 없어요. 쟤는 사기예요.
He can't see anymore, dude, or what?
음악 간다고 전학수속 다 했던데.
유학?
Well, to be fair, I would have been confused there too. She looked very similar. When is the stuff with the eyes gonna set in?
예솔이 어딨어? 내 딸 어딨어? 어디로 빼돌렸어?
Did Do Young take off with her? Ah, yeah, you see he's hurting. Dongan asked him to come here. Yeah. I don't know what she has exactly set up for him here, though.
아 뭐야 씨발 내 눈.
Oh, man.
아 내 눈.
누군지 아시죠?
Dude, was that an actual accident? Oh my god.
홍영애 씨.
방금 체포됐네요, 홍영애. 살인으로.
Man, it's all coming together.
여기까지입니까, 이 판이? 이 판을 짠 게 당신이죠. 제보도 당신이 했고.
그동안 제 얘기 들어주셔서 감사했어요.
Yeah, I mean, you can say what you want, but this guy was just doing his duty, you know? This will be a fun conversation.
변호인단 잘 꾸려. 살면서 절대 아끼면 안 되는 돈이 변호사 비용이야.
Very smart financial advice.
어떻게 이혼 서류 받으러 직접 오냐?
Oh, yeah, he just had those papers filed. I didn't even pay attention to it.
안 따라가. 걱정 마.
영국.
The UK.
편지하면 예솔이한테 전해줄 거야?
건강 챙겨.
Not even gonna answer that question? I'm guessing that's a no. Look after yourself. Man, she's just entirely abandoned. Yeah, I'm not saying anything that we didn't already figure would happen to her literally from the start of the show, but it's still kind of surreal to just watch it all unfold right now.
운동훈 사모님이 전해달래요. 너무 감사했다고.
She's getting the car? Okay.
기부를 하시든 상담센터를 하시든 선생님의 결정을 응원하신다.
Wow, the nurse gets the money.
맛있는 밥도 꼭 사드시라고.
I feel like getting good food is very easy to do here in Korea. Yeah, where did she go though? It's all getting wrapped up very quickly here actually when you think about it. Because we're like 20 minutes into the episode, we still have 40 minutes to go.
듣고 싶은 음악 있으면 틀고 졸리면 자도 돼요. 아, 그리고 가끔 나 봐주고. 내 얼굴이 딱 조수석 각도에서 보는 게 제일 괜찮거든요.
내 핸드폰에 음악 없어요.
Man, she's just laughing now without it costing any effort.
5, 6, 7.
Here we go again.
달빛처럼 고요한 그대는 누구인가? 조그만 그대 입술은 외로운
Damn, dude. This is a Dong-un we literally have not seen this entire show. It's insane. Now they're playing the actual song. Man, I'd almost say this is too happy of an ending right now, but again, clearly this is not the end yet, so it's having me a little bit almost feeling uncomfortable because I feel like it can only get worse than now again, you know? I never really felt like this show was gonna get an ultra happy ending. Plus there's still the prisoner storyline.
뭐더 사가요?
우리 이제 다 왔어요.
Here we go.
끝이에요. 잘 있어요.
Oh man. Fuck, dude. This is just like when she abandoned him playing Go. You could, yeah, I mean, you could see it coming. Ah, but that's so depressing already.
왜 이렇게 늦게 와? 보고 싶어 죽는 줄.
Wow, she went to go
나도.
visit Yeonjin.
나도 정말 보고 싶었어.
I'm sure Yoo Young must figure that though. Is she gonna end up in the same prison as the other prisoner dude? Is that how it all comes together?
살아 숨쉬는 모든 순간 뼈가 아리게 억울해하면서. 뭐가 억울한데 내가?
Yeah, even Yeonjin is just not. She won't change until the bitter end. I feel like she was destined never to. But what was she actually saying now? Why should I feel resentful? I guess she's just telling herself to feel as cheerful as possible even while in prison. Because why not? What's the point? Ah, the assistant heard the murder happen. Okay. So in this process, she, I guess, took the bottle. What? Wait, is that Myeong-Oh? Holy shit! What happened here? Still. Oh man. Oh, that's so horrifying. Oh, dude, what a fucking twist! She landed the killing blow on him. That's horrible. Wow, man, they just played the fuck out of me. What does that mean, though?
도와줘, 동훈아.
What is the consequence of this?
네가 그랬지. 범인은 연진이어야 한다고.
Was she aware?
너무 무서워.
Oh, fuck. That's why Dong-un worded it like that? I never quite caught on to why she did word it like that, you know?
걱정 마. 범인은 박연진이야. 그건 변하지 않아. 고마워. 도와줘서.
Fuck, that means that the both of them are technically still in trouble now.
나 이제 더는 그 복도에 서 있지 않아. 그러니까 너도 그 체육관에 더는 서 있지 마.
Damn, man, this is really sad. Wow, I can't believe what this episode just revealed. Yeah.
그건 내가 할게. 날 죽이는 건 내가 할게.
Oh man, I'll be the one who kills me.
죽이고 싶었던 나의 연진아. 안녕. 이게 내 마지막 편지야.
I feel like I want to say so much, but I just can't find any words. She's not actually about to do this, man. Come on, dude. You're not gonna do this. Oh my god. Nah, I mean, somebody's gonna come to a rescue. Yeah, it's just where it started. I'd already realized that. Where we saw her stand back in the very first episode. Would Yoo Young know about this location? Oh, dude, I think she's gonna do it, actually. Oh,
이런 끝을 각오하고 달려온 거면 여정의 끝도 그런 난간이면 어쩌죠?
yeah. He's the swordsman. He would go after you.
여정이가 문 선생
Man.
복수 돕겠다고 할 때 나 허락했어요. 그러니까 문 선생도 허락해줘요. 내가 오늘 당신 살리는 거.
Wow. Wow, dude. Fucking love it. I always said that Yu Young's mom deserved to be a bigger part of the show, but I love, yeah, what they found for her here in the final episode. What role to play.
여정 선배 지옥이 강영천인가요?
Oh, man. Fucking lunatic. Yeah, all that he was thinking probably was like, oh, look, there's the kid who needs his noodles.
주문. 피고인을 사형에 처한다.
What?
제1호 내지 제3호
Sentenced to death? That's not what happened. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I thought Yu Young might have done something to him that would have changed that outcome.
그럼 또 편지 드리겠습니다.
Why was he not? Why would he's supposed to be killed, right? I'm interpreting it correctly, right? They didn't say life in prison. They didn't say, oh, how does that work? Does it work differently in South Korea? No, I think he's supposed to have died then, right? But something changed that. Summer of 2023. Damn, man, this is a look into the future now. Hi, Mom. No, they're not even looking at each other. Well, I guess it was rather the mom didn't even bother looking at her.
야 이쁜아, 내일 날씨 뭐야? 어?
Yeah, that would be the thing they constantly ask her.
요 며칠 소나기가 자주 지나가면서 날이 선선했는데요. 내일부터 다시 한나절 대부분 지역이 30도 가까이 오를 것으로.
Guys, this is what a fucking mental breakdown looks like. Oh, man.
내일은 날씨가 맑고 공기도 깨끗하지만
Oh, that's
오존
so
농도와
good.
자외선 수치가 높게 나타나겠습니다.
She is completely losing it.
시간대인 오후 2시에서 5시 사이
This right now is a coping mechanism.
박예진이었습니다. 날씨가 슬퍼 왜?
Wow, man. Yo, this last episode is so damn fantastic. Holy shit, this is a straight up 10 out of 10. I guess no more moves are being made. They probably never even finished a single game of Go, right? Like, seems like there would be a lot of moves in a single game. With so many different coordinates on the board. He looks every single day. Hoping to see a change. Oh, man. Damn. Oh, I guess you saw something? Well, honestly, you must really have that board memorized in the first place to even know when a move has been made, right? How were they able to do this in the first place? Like a ghost.
맥주 사왔는데.
내가 얼마나
보고 싶었어요. 이젠 내가 망나니가 되어줄게요.
Wow, yeah.
선배 1%는 내가 채워줄게요.
Are they still gonna go after him now then?
착수는 내가 할게요.
Man, all of this is so well done though. This whole episode, like I already said, is fantastic. I'm definitely happy with the outcome right now, though. This is a much better outcome than the way it was seeming not too long ago.
못 뵙고 갑니다. 방은 내놔주세요. 301호가 왜 주변 시세보다 쌌는지
Yeah.
이제 다 알아요.
Yeah, that's a conversation they had early on in the first episode, or second maybe. She asked why it was cheaper for her, like was the place haunted or something. But it's actually apparently because of that experience that they had in the past, which still I'm not too entirely clear about. But maybe we're about to see it. Here we go. Is that her? Is this when she was going in the water herself? She saved her instead. Oh, man. Yeah, see? Now it makes sense. Was that the same scene that we saw in the first episode that I misinterpreted when she was standing in the water?
우리 너무 차다. 그치? 춥다. 우리 봄에 죽자. 응? 봄에.
Wow. Man. It's actually interesting how of all people, Dong-un was not able to recognize her anymore.
오래오래 건강하세요.
근데요. 전재준은 어디로 사라졌을까요?
글쎄요.
Good question. Well, I mean, we saw.
전재준에게 복수하고 싶은 사람이 나 하나만 아니었나 보죠.
Okay, he still made it out of that crash. Or what? Oh my god, blind, wounded. Who was driving the truck? Because that wasn't just an accident, right? That's what I was saying. Like, that shit doesn't just happen. Who else could it be? Do Young?
누구냐고? 어? 왜 그러는데 이 개새끼야!
Oh my god, dude. Did Do Young just do that or what? Ugh. What the hell is this? Oh man, is that just cement or something? What a fucking horrible way to go. Really, dude? He would do that? I'd almost say I'm disappointed in him if yeah, that was him, right? Like, fuck the dude, man. Just flee and... Yeah, I mean, I guess he figures that he would always come after them, but...
이모님 구합니다. 연락 주세요.
Dong-un with a job offering? I love how everything always comes full circle in this show and you get it with the same music playing as well. It's all so reminiscent. Time for the red lipstick again. That too. Yep. One more revenge quest, apparently. Ouch. Oh no. Oh man. You are fucked. This is, not exactly a shanking session, but I don't know what you call this. Okay.
감사합니다. 정말 너무 감사합니다.
They both work in the prison now? Okay. Well, he's not done for yet. I guess they didn't want him killed in the first place. They just wanted him to, you know, not be bored but have fun.
혹시 우리가 다시 만난다면 조심해야 할 거예요.
Man.
당신 옆을 지나가는 사람, 당신 앞에 놓이는
Yeah, that's nice and all, but what about the outcome for Yu Young?
의자가 그래도 돼?
You can't just go and take the law into your own hand.
난안 들킬 거예요. 의사니까.
I won't get caught because I'm a doctor. I'm guessing he thinks he'll get away with it. And he sees his death coming for once. Okay, interesting how it's actually getting cloudy instead of sunny.
사랑해요.
사랑해요.
And back to their jobs. Wow. Man, that's a lot of food for thought. Fantastic finale, man. That episode honestly had it all, from a couple of really unexpected still plot twists by the end, right? That they didn't necessarily change the entire story around, or you know, like I'm mainly of course thinking about that bottle scene. I thought that was so, yeah, like that came out of nowhere, that it was actually Gyeong-ran who had basically landed the final blow on Myeong-Oh, which again didn't really matter much for the outcome or something, and she managed to get away with it, of course. But it just put things into place again, right? And especially thinking about that scene that that Dong-an had with her, saying like, how did she put it? Like Yeon-jin needs to be the one that is being seen as the killer, right? She worded it like that already to her, and that did seem a little strange to me when I heard her say it at the time. But I didn't think twice about it anymore afterwards, of course. And then now it's like, oh shit, yeah, that falls into place there, right? Interesting how the ending actually, yeah, it's, you could say it is kind of open-ended on one side, while simultaneously everything was, you know, like 99% of it, you could say, has been very neatly wrapped up. And you can also basically interpret this ending as like, okay, Dong-an and Yu Young are basically starting a second revenge quest, right? With this prisoner. But that's the thing, like, you could technically base a second season around that, right? I guess they're sort of leaving it open-ended in a way that, like, there is options there. That's all that I'm saying. But other than that, this episode and the show just in general wrapped up the storylines for all the characters very neatly. And I was super happy with it, man. It looked a little rough, you know, at first, because I realized it early on already, like, shit, we're 20 minutes into the episode. Yeah, we're getting the outcome basically that we expect for a lot of the characters, right? Especially the antagonist, let's say, Yeon-jin, and then Jae-joon, of course, we saw later on what actual ending he got, but still, he already got hit by that truck. Yeah, but still, like, there's a lot still for for the episode to get into. And then at first it seemed like Dong-an was, yeah, she had basically figured, like, I'm gonna die here, right? Like, I'm gonna kill myself. This is where my quest ends, but also my own life. And she ended up actually not doing it, because it was Yu Young's mother who saved her from doing it, and who talked her out of it, I guess, right? And told her that by doing this, she's sending Yu Young most likely after the same fate, which I think she would have been correct in assuming. So, you know, I really appreciate the fact that obviously didn't happen, that we got a relatively happy outcome. Again, some actions that I'd almost say I find a little bit questionable, if I'm being entirely honest, right? Like Do-young. Do-young actually killing Jae-joon there. I don't know how to feel about it, in all honesty. You know, like, I'm obviously going to be able to be at peace with it eventually, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I just, like, yeah, me personally, I would have just let him. Well, I don't know. Again, I don't know really what Do-young figured in a moment, right? I guess he figured that even fleeing to the UK with Hae-sol, Jae-joon was going to come after him, and so this is the only sort of choice that he had. Still, I'm not a big fan of, you know, I guess, characters taking the law into their own hands, I guess, right? And just figuring they can do something like that. Yeah, because like I don't know, Do-young is just the kind of character that I have been rooting for all this time. You know what I mean? I feel like he actually was, and still is. Don't get me wrong. Like among my favorites easily. And then to see him do an action like this that I personally wouldn't really be on board with as much. At the very end of the show too, it's like, oh shit, yeah, that's still, well, it managed to make me feel some kind of way, which I guess can be seen as a compliment in the end as well. But I still, you know, I felt like I did have to point that out. You know what I mean? But again, I love how everything did come full circle. How all the sort of last questions were filled in too about the owner of the estate, you know, all the apartments and stuff, right? And what it was, what that scene exactly was, where Dong-an saved her. Yeah, that I had already figured. Like we didn't actually get to see that yet, and now we did. Yeah, man. I think honestly, I've talked about everything that I needed to talk about. Oh, dude, my probably my favorite scene though, if I think about it, because I'm scrolling through the episode, has to be Yeonjin in prison acting out the weather reporter. Oh man, I fucking love that. Like she, as fucked up as it is to say, right? Like you're enjoying somebody literally have a mental breakdown there. Yeah, I mean she's like it's weird, dude, but like Yeonjin, she is there is nothing in her to root for. You know what I mean? Like, you can only feel the most utter contempt for her, yet still I feel a little bit almost sad seeing that for her. You know what I mean? I can't help it. But like, you know, you just don't... Yeah, everybody's human at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And like, as fucked up as people are in their actions, and Yeonjin had nothing that redeemed her, and she deserves everything that's coming for her. Don't get me wrong. But still, like, that complete fucking breakdown she had there, and then acting out that... Man, yeah, I don't know. That fucking hit me, dude. This was an absolutely amazing final episode. I could not have hoped for more. And yeah, we're gonna see. Could that potentially still be like a second season or like a follow-up to this? I'm sure that could be. Although for now it looks like, well, that's something to be seen, and we should basically be treating this like it's a journey that has ended. And so I absolutely loved watching these 16 episodes of The Glory. I really hope that you all enjoyed my reactions and reviews to the episodes as well. I hope you enjoyed the journey with me. I want to thank you all for having joined me on it, of course. Make sure, guys, that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, as I'll be reacting to a bunch more series in the future over on this channel, and I'd love to have you here for it. And then with that being said, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back on the channel, hopefully very soon.